Hey, so it is 3:43 a.m. Just got home from the Hobbit midnight, and I'm gonna make this really quick because I've got my last final tomorrow, and I'm just like, I need to get to sleep, but I am so excited. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna edit this video. It's just going up online because I gotta get there quickly. All I can say is I had really high expectations for this movie because I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I don't know if anyone knows this, but oh my god, I am the biggest fangirl for this movie. This whole series, whatever world, universe Tolkien created. So yes, very high expectations, and they were all met very, very well. It was so good. I don't want to do no spoilers, but really, I had conversations with a lot of people that had low expectations, but it was really, really good. I think the thing I didn't care for most was the graphics. And not saying they were bad graphics, they were really amazing graphics. But in like the original, not the original, but the first Lord of the Rings trilogy, is all the orcs and the goblins were makeup, all traditional makeup, I want to say. I don't know how there's a word for that. And in the new movie, in The Hobbit, they were all computer graphic. And that kind of made it more fake. Even though you know it's fake, it made it more fake. So when it was human prosthetics, I guess, it just seemed kind of more real. That makes sense to anyone. I know it makes sense to me. But it was still awesome nonetheless. This is what I would prefer. And it's just, oh, it was so good. I'm going to be so happy tomorrow. I'm going to be happy forever. It's going to be so good. So yeah, I'm kind of just rambling now. So I guess we'll do a little spoiler section. So turn it off or look away and cover your ears. Just little moments made me so happy. I laughed at all the appropriate parts. It wasn't like too funny in a serious situation. And I cried. Oh yes, I definitely cried. I cried at the very end, the last 5 minutes of the film, where Thorin hugged Bilbo and was like, I was never more wrong. I was like, oh my god, yes! Oh, so good. And just little things about the movie, like Fili and Kili, their relationship when they got split up on the mountain and they looked at each other and were like, no, my twin brother. They're twins, by the way, and I can't believe they both didn't have blonde hair. That really bugged me because I love twins and they're so cute being twins, and they weren't really twins. And I don't know what the thing was. There were multiple points in the movie where like the Goblin King and other people mentioned or keep suggesting towards that. My god, I swear, I've read the book twice, so just seen the movie, I still can't get all the dwarves' names right. It frustrates me so much. Nori? It's one of the Oris. Nori. You know, the one with Slingshot. They made references that he was the youngest, like killing off the youngest first. He's not the youngest. The twins are the youngest. Fili and Kili are the youngest. Could you not see that? They were the youngest actors. I don't know what they were trying to do. They were just trying to make the goblins look stupid. I don't know. Either way, I was like, that's not really right. And I know a lot of people have complaints that no, they didn't follow the book exactly. What you gonna do? It's a whole book about walking somewhere. You gotta make it interesting somehow. Same with the first one. And these are the best movies to follow the books ever. No ever before has a movie been done so well following a book. Okay? So yes, they made tweaks. I'm okay with it, and I'm a major fan. And it's okay because I understand there's a difference between the book and the movie. And it's okay. Anything else? Radagash? God, that's his name. It's such a funny name. I remember reading about him, and he's never actually in the book, but I'm glad they put him in the movie. It was a nice little twist that made you understand the backstory, I guess, of the whole forest dying thing. We're in the spoiler section in case you guys didn't remember. This is spoilers. Not really big spoilers, but just spoilers. So he was cool in the movie, and oh my gosh, the way they did him, his costume, and like the nest in his head and the poop or whatever, the moss was on the side of his face. It was exactly how I pictured him from the book. It was done so well. The Brown Wizard. We just had a discussion about that earlier at Denny's because they had the red velvet pancake puppies named after him. They were like the Radagash pancake puppies. We're like, the red, he's the brown wizard. Or we couldn't remember who he was because he wasn't in the books. Like, why is there a food named after him? But he's in the movie, and he was so cute. The brown wizard. Huh. I wonder if they brought him and if they're going to bring in the other wizards. Because I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and I remember the beginning. I think they did the beginning extremely well, bringing in Frodo and telling it like a story. Because Tolkien always said when he wrote Lord of the Rings, he was writing an epic book. But when he was writing The Hobbit, he was writing a bedtime story for his grandchildren. And that's what it is. It's a lighter movie. It's got a little more humor in it. And yes, there's still war and blood and body arms and limbs getting hacked off everywhere. But it's a children's book. It was a bedtime story. And the way they played it off in the beginning with Bilbo reading it to Frodo or writing it for Frodo was perfect. It was a great way to bring Frodo in because we all love him. When he hammered up the party sign and you're like, yes, this begins just before Lord of the Rings begins. And it is tied in super, super well. I love Martin Freeman. He was really cute as Bilbo. Did a really good Bilbo. Because in the books, I was always like, Bilbo, get it together, man. You'd stop whining. Because all he did was whine. I want to go home. I want to go to the Shire. I want a bed to sleep in. Boo-hoo, Bilbo. I'm not a burglar. Whatever. We know you're not a burglar. But in the movie, he played it off less whiny and more accepting that he was on an adventure. He chose to go on this adventure with the dwarves. So why not just go? Okay, as this has been almost 7 minutes, so I think we're done. I'm just so excited. I'm making too many hand gestures. Ah! I hope I don't wake the bird up because he's going to start screaming at me. Okay, we're done. I'm posting this instantly. I'm not editing it or anything, so I hope you guys enjoy. So this is my little awesomeness, not less, awesomeness review, not really, of The Hobbit. Yes, The Hobbit. An unexpected journey. Enjoy.